Today is Wednesday, January 21st. I'm meteorologist Lindsay Monroe, and we've got weather impact alert days for central Indiana. Looking ahead at this upcoming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's a 1-2 punch. First, the cold, then we'll talk about that winter storm system set to impact the eastern U.S. Now, Friday is going to be one of those weird days as cold air starts to intrude from Canada. We're actually going to start our day off around midnight in perhaps the low 20s, but then we'll fall into the single digits all day on Friday, sub-zero wind chill values as well. Then as we get into the weekend, the core of that cold air will slowly start to pivot its way back north, but we're going to be right on the periphery of that extreme cold. So our temperatures stay well below average, and it also is going to play a role in how this winter storm to our south will impact us this weekend. If you've been keeping up with all of these changes and we're watching these weather models coming in for this weekend, there is still some disagreement and room for adjustments to be made as we are several days out. So here's how you can best plan ahead for this weekend. What we do know is it does look like we are going to stay north of that ice zone. Where that freezing line sets up, though, it's going to play a role in who gets heavy snow versus just scattered snow showers. Obviously, that will impact how much snow we get. And the weather model is still disagreeing a bit. While some keep the heavier snow north, others keep that colder air in place to our north, which actually will keep that higher snowfall to our south. We're kind of right in the middle of that right now. So here's how you can plan ahead. Just know that there will be some impacts on the roads starting Saturday evening. Looks like some of those heavier snow bands, should they set up, will likely be overnight into Sunday morning. Most of that organized snowfall will be pushing out by Sunday afternoon. And I do think there could be a couple of inches of snow along south of I-70 especially. It's how much snow gets pushed to the north that we are still kind of waiting on the final trend of this to play out. Bottom line, this weekend it's going to be extremely cold for this time of year even, and then that weather system moving in this weekend. Be prepared for some snow and impacts on the roads starting in the late afternoon, early evening on Saturday. That whole system should wrap up by Sunday night, but that cold air lingers into next week, so the impacts from what snow does fall will possibly continue into next week. Stay tuned, we'll keep you updated.